Chapter 1, The Cardboard Rocket. One rainy afternoon, Tommy couldn't go out to the garden. He found a big, empty refrigerator box in the garage. With some silver markers and a few bright red stickers, Tommy turned the box into a spaceship. "Mommy, I am going to see the moon," Tommy shouted. He put on his bicycle helmet. It was his astronaut hat. He crawled inside his rocket and sat on a soft pillow. Barnaby the cat crawled in too. Barnaby was the co-pilot. Tommy started the countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, blast off. Chapter 2. Leaving the blue marble in his imagination, the cardboard box began to shake. Rumble, rumble, rumble. Suddenly, everything became very quiet. Tommy looked out his little round window. He saw the garden getting smaller. He saw the green forest and the blue seashore. Then he saw the whole earth. It looked like a beautiful blue and white marble floating in a dark room. "It's so pretty," Tommy whispered. "It's like a giant ball of water and clouds." He realized that the earth was home to everyone he loved: the cows, the elephants, the city cars, and his own bed. Chapter 3. The giant cheese moon. Tommy's rocket zoomed toward a big, gray ball. It was the moon. As he landed, there was no sound. Thud. Tommy stepped out in his imagination. He felt very light. Every time he took a step, he floated high into the air. "Look, Barnaby, I can jump over a house." The moon's ground was covered in gray dust and big holes called craters. Tommy found a smooth rock and put a small flag on it. "This is Tommy's moon base," he declared. He looked back at the tiny blue earth in the sky and felt like a very brave explorer. Chapter 4. The red dusty planet. Tommy hopped back into his rocket. Next stop, the red planet. He flew through the stars until he reached Mars. Everything here was red and orange. It looked like the desert, but with giant mountains and deep canyons. The wind blew the red dust around. Tommy used his magnifying glass to look for space ants, but he only found interesting red rocks. Maybe the Martians are playing hide-and-seek, Tommy thought. He liked the red color. It reminded him of his favorite red boots and the big barn on the farm. Chapter 5. The King of the Rings. Tommy's rocket zoomed further into the dark. He saw a giant planet that looked like it was wearing a hula hoop. It was Saturn. The rings were made of millions of pieces of ice and rock. They sparkled like diamonds in the sun. "Can we slide on the rings, Barnaby?" Tommy asked. In his mind, he and Barnaby slid down the icy rings like a giant playground slide. It was the longest slide in the whole universe. Chapter 6. The Great Big Sun. Tommy looked toward the center of the universe. Universe, there it was, sun. Up close, it was like a giant, golden ocean of fire. It was the heart of everything. "Thank you, sun," Tommy said. "Thank you for waking up my flowers and warming my puppy." He knew he couldn't get too close because it was very, very hot. The sun was like a giant golden lamp that kept the whole universe from getting too cold or too dark. Chapter 7. The Star. Connect the dots. Tommy looked at the millions of tiny lights around him. Some were big and blue, and some were small and red. The stars are playing a game, he realized. He used his finger to draw lines between the stars. He made a star dog, a star cat, and a star tree. Mommy had told him these were called constellations. Tommy thought they were the universe's own picture book. He felt like the sky was a giant blanket with holes poked in it to let the light shine through. Chapter 8. Falling back to Earth. "Fuel is getting low, Barnaby. Time to go home." Tommy turned the steering wheel. His rocket zoomed back past the rings of Saturn, past the red dust of Mars, and past the gray moon. He saw the blue marble getting bigger and bigger. Whoosh, the rocket landed softly back in the garage. Tommy opened the cardboard door. The rain had stopped. The sun was peeking through the clouds, and the garden smelled like wet grass. Chapter 9. The Universe and a Seed. Tommy walked out to his garden. He looked at a tiny dandelion seed on the ground. Then he looked up at the sky. The universe is huge, Tommy thought, but it is all the same. The stars were far away, but they were made of the same light as his lamp. The moon was gray, just like the rocks in his garden. The earth was blue, just like the sea. Tommy realized that he didn't need a cardboard box to see the universe. He could see it in the sparkle of a dewdrop, the golden center of a daisy, and the bright eyes of his cat. "I am a boy on Earth," Tommy said, hugging Barnaby, "but I am also a child of the stars." That night, Tommy looked out his window. The moon was shining down on his garden. He waved at the sky. He knew that the universe was big, but he wasn't afraid. He was part of the magic.